We are at India Energy Week 2025 and we have with us Mr. Karan Mansukhani, Director Business Development, Wanner Hydra-Cell Sealless Pump Technology. So sir, can you tell me about your company? What all services and products you are offering to the industry?
Sure. So primarily we are offering two products to the industry in oil and gas. One is a sealless pump which is leak free, and this pump has been invented in the 1970s, and for the last 20 years we've been promoting it in India. The main advantage is it can be used in refineries, oil and gas installations where leakage, maintenance, frequent breakdowns occur. This pump is a solution to all these problems, where once you install, it's a fit and forget installation. So it does not only leak, it's environmental friendly, and it helps run in various applications that require frequent maintenance and breakdowns, causing the plant to stop. Our pump runs trouble-free for many years before any preventive maintenance is required. We have customers in India, Kain, Oil India, ONGC, Indian Oil, BPCL, HPCL, and various other oil and gas companies in India who are using this pump in various applications such as crude oil transfer, condensate, TEG, MEG, hydrocarbon handling, MSD, HSD, polymer injection, and so on. So that's one major application for us. The second application is artificial lift. As we know, there are various forms of artificial lift that are currently popular, and we offer jet pumps, which is basically a pump which is subsurface, powered by the Hydra-Cell sealless pump, which is on surface, pumping power fluid into the jet pump. Jet pumps are used where we see a lot of maintenance from PCPs, ESPs, SRPs, or there are deviated wells, horizontal wells, wells with bad casing. The main advantage is we don't require any workover or wireline unit, and that is our big USP in the oil and gas installation, because the cost of workovers and wirelines can be very expensive. So by not requiring workovers or wirelines, it can be a very trouble-free installation for maintenance of the jet pump. The jet pump has the ability to operate at various depths, thereby even areas where sand is a concern or we are not getting sufficient production, we can run the jet pump at different depths. So that could be an advantage for increasing production in difficult pumping applications, or where crude oil wells or gas wells are depleting. So the jet pump is used in both applications.
So where is your facility, manufacturing facility, or how do you?
So the manufacturing is primarily in USA, and our technical support center is in the UK. We are the India entity of Wanner, eventually leading to be Wanner India this year. Currently, we are located in Mumbai with our service support facility in Pune, and we have a team all across the country, including north, west, south, and northeast as well. So we have a team to readily support the customer all across the country.
How is the response from the market for you?
The overall market response has been good. We've had good interest from a lot of the public sector unit customers as well as the private customers. As I mentioned, some of the names we worked with before, either directly or through EPC contractors or engineering companies, as you call it. So the response has been good. We've been growing on an average between 10 to 15 to even 20-25% year on year. We've had some good projects come through, and time to time we are growing the business in India. So overall, it's been a good growth for us the last many years in oil and gas as well.
With manufacturing taking center stage,
yes,
under the Make in India program, how do you see the growth for yourself or for this sector particularly?
So with respect to this sector for ourselves, manufacturing in India is definitely a plan forward. Right now we are integrating skids, and going forward we are looking to do more and more activities in India trying to get localized as much as possible to meet all the government requirements for local content. So we are able to meet it even at this moment, and in the future as well we will be.
So it will require expansion. What is
Yes.
your expansion strategy?
So this year there is an intent to start Wanner India. Company setup is in progress, and we are intending to increase the facilities for Wanner India. Much larger setup than we currently have.
Can you?
Investment in manpower, investment in facilities, investment in stock, taking newer kinds of projects, operating on various models is something that we would be working on.
And what is the positioning of Wanner India in that space?
Wanner business in India right now, the customers that are using our product are extremely happy. They continues to place regular orders on us for further newer installations. Our spares requirement is very less. That's because our pumps don't require too much maintenance. That is one USP where customers look at us when they have newer pumps requirements, and as and when support is required, we provide support to the customers.
Sustainability is one of the key components.
So with respect to sustainability, I would say two key areas for us. No leakage means no hazardous liquid coming in exposure to the air. Condensate is one such application where we can pump without leakage. As you know, some companies have had issues with pumping condensate. It could be hazardous, it could have some massive fires. Hydrocarbons is a second application. HSD, MSD, LCN, HCN, naphtha, LPG. We are pumping those applications in the liquid form. Crude oil transfer, again, traces of hydrocarbons can be quite challenging. So that's an area where we are able to handle. Why am I emphasizing on these is because we are zero leakage, we are meeting environmental standards. Otherwise, pumps are competing technologies which have leakage, they fail ISO audits. And that is where our focus is. The second aspect to it is, as you know, the resources are depleting and our pumps are used for artificial lift when the oil wells are drying up. So we try to enable the customer to get most out of the oil well, trying to enable him to conserve as much resource as possible.
So are you currently catering to the domestic market or also looking to expanding in neighboring?
So Wanner as a country handles 70 plus countries where they are supporting the sales, after sales support. From the India office, we primarily look at sales for India, but we do support our global partners in terms of wherever required sales and support, primarily support. So that's where we currently support them. But yes, neighboring countries, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and so on, is our responsibility from this office. And we are continuing to take up more responsibility from this office, not only from the sales point of view, service point of view, but also from the back end, project management, execution, vendor sourcing, and various other areas of interest where we are able to get that kind of benefit to our principals.
So sir, you are going to set up Wanner India in near future. Where do you see Wanner India or in 5 years down the line?
So growth of Wanner's business in India is the primarily goal of setting up the local entity, which by the end of this year should be in operation.
Okay.
Definitely accelerating our growth in the Indian market is our priority at this moment, and hence there is more focus and commitment for Wanner in India to develop the business in India, to support customers and to give them the sense of confidence that we as a manufacturer are serious about the market. So that is our primarily goal of demonstrating to the customer our seriousness and commitment towards sales and support of our products in India. That's both the products, the Hydra-Cell sealless pump as well as the jet pump with the sealless pump package for artificial lift.
Anything more you would like to add from your section?
I think we've covered most of the points. The key message from this is Sealless pumps are basically leak-free. Leakage is a cause of maintenance and hazard. Hence, this is the main product which could give the customer an advantage in the oil and gas refinery, upstream or downstream, as they require.